Check. One check, one check, one. Welcome back. Let's freaking go, yo. Oh my God. Lions fans everywhere, congratulations. We have finally seen what has not been done for all my life. I think they said the last Lions playoff win was what, January 5th, 92. I was born like 20 some odd days later. Here we go, baby. Oh my God. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Congratulations. Yes, this is glorious. It is great to see you all here. Batman, my dude, Steve DeYoung, Ian Saunders. We have been here together from the beginning. Let's freaking go, yo. I don't know about you, but I was getting stressed the heck out at the end of that game. All I could imagine, all I could see, and I'm sure you could feel it too, was Stafford doing what he always did here in Detroit, and that's march down the field at the end of the game with a 2-minute drive and making something happen. The key was let's have the ball at the end. Praise God. Yo, congratulations, my friend. I cannot believe it. Who do I want? Either of them. Give me either of them. I'm not afraid of either. I think we can take them on both. And really, dude, we got some struggles in the secondary. We have some huge struggles in the secondary. That was the thing out of this game that I'm like, last 3 weeks, was it just that it was Justin Jefferson, followed by CeeDee Lamb, followed by Justin Jefferson, now Puka Nacua? No, we got some huge issues, but holy smokes, I lost most of my voice during this game. Let's go. Reve dropping in the chat. St. Brown, hey, yeah, he was huge for us. St. Brown, I cannot believe how minimally, they were not double covering him. And to me, I'm like, without Sam Laporta, I expected some double coverage on St. Brown. That he was wide open multiple times, putting him on linebackers on him. The truth. Thank you for dropping in here. Congratulations to Lions fans everywhere. 23-24. Not what I saw coming. Dude, that whole game, that was, as Dwight Schrute once said, tit for tit. It was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth all day. Ian Saunders, my guy. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I saw the amount of people crying in the stands. J. Ray was clutch. No kidding. I love the amount that we targeted Josh Reynolds off the bat to just flip the bird to McVay, to the Rams organization. Say, you didn't want him? Fine. What a huge accomplishment for Jared Goff. He deserved this, man. And I know, dude, Johnny Dash popping in the chat. My boy. Good to see you. Jonathan Foster. Let's go. Okay, second playoff win in your lifetime. Oh, my God, dude. Yeah, no kidding. St. Brown was an absolute dog. I have like 400 thoughts floating around what is my mind. It feels like I'm in Interstellar and I'm hitting the black hole. Poor phrase. And we're going through the black hole, and I reach out and I just sort of find myself into what was that? The fourth round, fourth quadrant. I can't even think. I'm all over the place. Oh my God. God is real. Yes, he is. Amen to that. Reggie Cruz, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the kind words. Listen, this is not just about me. This is about every single one of us rooting for these guys every step of the way and believing in him. The moment this rebuild started, there was something different in the water. And I think for the most part, most legitimate Lions fans felt it. They knew it. There was something different. Campbell, the way that guy approaches the game, and I love what they were talking about with Goff, that he had lost his confidence, that he was kind of broken after that trade. Hell yeah, boy, let's go. That he was broken from that trade. Oh, hey, Stephen King, don't we ever forget that the money badger, who I was ripping on ahead of the game, came through with that 54-yard field goal. It was incredible. Chattius, my man, thank you for the donation in the chat. I appreciate it. Go Lions. My heart can't take this anymore. No kidding. I was sitting in the back. I had a couple buddies over. My father-in-law was over, my wife next to me, and I was just basically sitting in the back thinking, there is no way I'm just going to wander in the 0-degree weather down to the field next door to where I live and just pass out. That's the end. Let's Talk Lions turns into something weird the next day because I just give my buddy the password. The whole channel's over. I don't know. Stephen King, of course. Let's go. The fact that Goff was feeling broken and really just expressing that he was just dumped by LA. And then for him to say, hey, this coaching staff, they believed me and they really helped me get that confidence back. And you look at what he was able to do, man. The first half, our offense was electric. It is wild looking at that tale of two halves and seeing how much we really struggled in the second half. But really, I think LA found a rhythm defensively, being able to shut us down as a whole. The run game really started to struggle as well. But holy smokes, man, when we got that ball back at the end there, I can't even. Bad hack. I ain't even lying. Tears flowing. Amen. You deserve every single one of those tears. Let them out. Let them out. You deserve it. You freaking deserve it. Lions Mania, Blue Yeti. Guys, friends, I have seen you guys in the chat, in the comments for the last 3 years that this channel has been around, and all we've done is suffer together. Really just suffering over and over again. So, holy smokes. And you know what? Without Khalif Raymond, and you look at Sam Laporta and how minimal, he was really just decoy. I think he was just out there just to kind of give the Rams a look. But without Khalif Raymond and Sam Laporta, two of our key weapons offensively, this squad went out. Josh Reynolds went off, had a day. Had a freaking day. Oh, yeah. Not to mention, sorry, guys. I know I'm a little loud. I'm trying to keep let's keep the gain down a little bit here. Not to mention watching the Cowboys be exactly who they are in the playoffs and get dumped. Oren Shaw. Dude, thank you. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Time to celebrate Lions Nation. It's like coming into this game, I felt very much like the Detroit Lions were the better team. LA had the hotter hand. I felt comfortable coming into it. And then as the day progressed, I started kind of getting a little bit more worried. But once the game started, I sat there and I was like, there's no reason the Lions should lose this. There is no reason the Detroit Lions should lose this game. Hey, how about that one call the refs made where it was a false start? Well, they called the false start, but really they jumped. Come on. But, dude, now things get wild. Yeah, no kidding. And Laporta getting that TD. Good call, Donald. Yeah, man, I just... As a whole, coming in today, I felt good. Felt like we should win this game. We should find a way to win it. And the boys showed up. The boys showed up all the way to the very end. I'm proud of Goff. Goff is, when we first got him, and I remember I went on Woodward Sports and I said it there and I've said it on this channel. I said, he will be the guy to lead the Detroit Lions to the first NFC North title and our first W in the playoffs. And here we are. And that's not just me being like, oh, just, toot my horn. What I'm saying is what I saw in him and what many saw in him was that he had the capabilities that he had. If he has the right weapons around him, the production is there. It is. And the way the Rams dumped him for Stafford was atrocious. It was brutal. But the whole time, from the moment we got him, does he have his struggles? Of course. Cold weather's not his friend. He's a little slow on his feet, but we've never had a mobile QB. But I looked at him and I said, with the right pieces around him, this guy can take us places. And he has done more than Stafford ever did for us. And I know it's different. I know they're different builds and they're different teams and everything about it is different. But you cannot deny that what Goff has done leading from the helm, a guy who knows how to win in the postseason, has been exactly what we needed. Oh my God. How about the defense forcing the Rams to settle for field goals? Bro, that was what was wild about our defense. We struggled with huge chunk yardage. Stafford would find Puka Nacua over and over again on some deep shots, picking up 17 here, 20 there, 15 here. It was pissing me off. But the moment we got into the red zone, or they got into the red zone, that's where our defense came alive. Our defense in the red zone shut them down multiple times, kept them to field goals, and it was beautiful. The moment we got in the red zone. And I'll tell you what, CJ Gardner-Johnson, having him back, CD Deuce, humongous. I'm liking everybody's live streams. Let's go, baby. I want to see McVay crying, eating his words. Great avatar. Honolulu BS. Let's go, Tap. NFL said the Lions are winning this, and that was easy hold. Headshot to Nacua. I'll tell you what. You sound like a Rams fan to me. O-line has thrived. Dude, our O-line is everything. Lions O-line, like, that is the solid foundation of our squad that keeps us going, that keeps the offense rolling. The Lions are what? 6-0 now in their blueberries, followed by blueberries are amazing. No kidding. Don the blueberries the whole way down. And here's the best part, man. Best part about the Packers winning and the Cowboys getting knocked off means we get another home game in Detroit. Another home playoff game here in Detroit. Freaking huge. 6-0 in the Blueberries. 2-0 in the Chrome Helmets. That's a good point. Beating Minnesota and Oakland or Vegas earlier. Dude, the fact that we get another home game, that we don't have to travel to Dallas, though it would have been poetic to go into Jerry World and just backslap him in the face. That would have been beautiful. But to be able to have this next home game here next week, please, God, don't let it be the 8:15 game. I'm tired of being up this late. It's 11:30. I don't do this. I hate this, but doesn't matter. How am I supposed to go to bed? I'm just going to lay in bed and I'm just going to be playing the game back like the Queen's Gambit on my ceiling over and over again. Lions Mania J, I see us going to the Super Bowl. I'm not joking, versus the Ravens. Shoot, boy. Oh my God, that would be something. Listen, man, this is what I said coming into this game, and I'll say it again. If we could get past the Rams immediately, I feel like the Lions have a pretty clear ticket to make it to the NFC Championship game. That game's going to be a dog fight. But I'm looking at next week, and I'm like, Tampa Bay or Philly, bring them here. We already have the recipe to beat Tampa. Philly is going down the shooter. I feel really good about it. I feel really, really good about it. Maybe I shouldn't. So maybe you should try to convince me why I shouldn't. But dang, yo. Playoff victory. No sleep till Brooklyn. Nah, man. Bring on primetime. Hey, listen. Here on the East Coast, well, I guess we're not on the East Coast, but Midwest. Primetime is fun. I love all the eyes on us, but staying up this late, I am not a fan. Though I will say I did not notice what time it was until it was 10:30 at night. We had 10 minutes left in the fourth, and I was like, oh my God, there's real time happening at the same time as this game. 4:30 in the morning. Hey, Lions, Niners, I could see that absolutely taking place. Caillou, bring on anybody. Let's go. Green Bay is on a roll, and they're going to play tough against the Niners. Yeah, and quite frankly, I think Green Bay is the better matchup against the Niners versus Dallas. Dallas has they did what they always do. Man, I was not worried about Dallas. In fact, that's kind of where I was like, yeah, if we got to roll into Dallas, that's fine. I think we could slap them. I think we could absolutely smack Dallas because what we did against them last time, let's go. Props to Stafford. He played well. I'll say this. Really was reminded of how many times the announcers love to tell us how tough Stafford is. It's not a knock. It's not a knock, just an annoying thing that I always hated even when he was playing here, was every announcer saying he's tough as nails, this guy. Because he is, but I don't want to hear it anymore. I heard it for 12 years. We're good. We're good. I'm good. No more. Thank you. Watched live from Brazil. Announcers were going bananas here. Rich Forrest in Brazil watching the game. Let's go. Yeah, it is. It absolutely is tradition. Hey, let me know in the chat probably what you thought. Let me know in the chat what you thought was the most important key element of this game. What really was, or the key point in which you were like, okay, I'm feeling good. Or were you nervous all the way till the end? Because I went to pour myself water and my hand was like, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh God, that's a bad look, Jay. That's a bad look. Book the day off for this game. You did the right thing. And tomorrow we have off. Some of you might have a half day. Doesn't matter. Yeah. There was a good 3-hour chunk where my wife was like, you need to calm down. She was like, here, sit down, play Hogwarts Legacy and stop thinking about the game. And I was like, this was a great idea. You stood the entire fourth quarter? Absolutely, Reve. I hear that. I pretty much stood for most of the game, just breathing down my buddy's neck as he was sitting down, and I was just leaning over, going nuts. Wasn't great. Oh, Batman dropping into the chat. Petition to ban Tirico and Collinsworth forever. Absolutely. I hate him. I'm surprised we didn't get a ton of Patrick Mahomes analogies throughout the game, especially as Stafford was slinging it sidearm. So I was waiting for Collinsworth to be like, have you seen that? This is like Patrick Mahomes. God, I hate that guy. I don't hate him. I just hate his announcing. He's not great. Screaming woke up my neighbors. Absolutely. Our defense, not good. Against the run, great. Against the pass, we were giving up huge chunk plays. It was not good at all. I could agree with you. The cardiac cats, absolutely. No, I have not seen the Brad Holmes reaction. I have not. I'll have to definitely check that out. What will this team be without Ben Johnson? Dude, you're asking a good question, man. Ben Johnson is pivotal. He is pivotal to the success, obviously, offensively. What's it going to be? You know what? I'll say this, Caillou. That's next year. All we got is right now. Let's go win this game next week here in Detroit. That's all we can worry about. Was listening to Dan Miller and Loomis, Detroit voices only. Good for you, man. Now, were you watching the game on a delay where you pause it and then I guess the radio is ahead of time, but celebratory two-hearted for that Amon-Ra catch. Bro, I threw down two-hearteds earlier. You pay Johnson whatever you want. I don't know. I heard he was asking for like 15 mil. Would I rather play the Bucks or Eagles? You know what? The Eagles, as much as they're on a downward spiral and can't seem to get anything going, I don't like the mobile QB. I'm going to say let's take on Baker and the Bucks. That's kind of where I would land. I'm fine with either, and I'm thankful that, hey, the Packers won because that means we're playing either of those. But personally, I would rather take on the Bucks. We have a recipe to beat them. We already played them earlier this year. Sam Laporta will be back. Give me the Bucks. And give me a stationary Baker Mayfield. Dude, Nate, that you're absolutely right. It was near the once they got into the red zone, that's where we had our success defensively. We just shut them down, kept in the field goals, pushed them back. You know what? There was one play on, I think, Puka Nacua where it probably should have been a flag. I'm trying to think. Was it I think it was on CJ Gardner-Johnson at the end on that third down throw where you could see it was either Gardner-Johnson or Sutton was grabbing the back of the jersey. I felt like that one probably should have been a flag. We lucked out there. Call that one out for what it was. James Houston may be back next week. That would be pivotal. That'd be pivotal. To get that extra rush from the other side. God, I would love that. God, what a good feeling this is. We need more than just one playoff win, but damn, this does feel good. Absolutely, Frito. Coming into this year, what did I say, man? I told you, I said, for me, a successful season is a division win followed by a playoff win. We have had both. This season has been successful, but there's more to eat. There is more left at the kitchen table. So let's go get it. Let's go get it. Yo, man. I think we were also worried about Cooper Kupp. And then, oh, God, Higbee? Was that the guy whose leg freaking bowed out behind him? That was disgusting. Kirby Joseph, which not a dirty hit, just Matt Stafford should not have thrown that ball. That is a hospital pass. That's a hospital pass for a reason. And as much as I don't love Tom Brady, I agree with him completely. Quarterbacks should know better, and they shouldn't be ripping balls into places where their guys are going to get lit up. And now they're doing it. They're expecting flags. They get the flag out of it. Defenses are being taught poorly, playing poorly because of it. It's a whole problem. Stafford never should have thrown that ball there. Kirby Joseph lit him up. And I would say the same thing if Goff threw that ball there and we lost our tight end's legs. You just don't throw the ball there. Levi, hey man, as you are a Rams fan, thanks for dropping in. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. Means a lot. And this is the Lions' time. And I think for a lot of us, and myself included, I look at Stafford and I'm like, he had his moment with the Rams where he was able to take you guys to the Super Bowl and win it. And now it's our turn. No, that's what I'm saying, Tony. It's not a dirty hit at all. Fan from New Zealand since 2012. I'm on cloud 9 right now. One pride, baby. Let's go. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people bring up Emmanuel Mosley. Forgot about him completely, even though pretty sure Mosley. Oh, yeah, there he was. He signed that ball. Wow, there was a lot of dust on that. Oh, God, that's disgusting. Yeah, Matt was bloody all night, had to spike the ball and got spiked too. Yeah, he took that one nasty hit between Hutch hit him, Aleem got pushed into and crushed him to the ground and then took a cleat on his shoulder. It was pretty brutal. One question, where was Iffy? He was flying around, but he didn't make any plays. Nothing big from Iffy. It's a good question because I was wondering it too. Dude, how do you like that Josh Reynolds and J-Mo's play? How did you like Josh Reynolds and J-Mo's play this game? Josh Reynolds was a stud, and I loved it because he was basically flipping the bird to LA and said, you didn't want me anymore. You don't want my QB anymore. And we targeted him, and we targeted him again and again and again. We did not relent. It was awesome. Jersey Lions fan, NJ Lions fan for the rest of the playoffs. Dan Campbell is the man. Hey, dude, I'm from Jersey too. Let's go. Actually, I would show you, but I got the jersey tatted on my arm. So, yeah, dude, I'm with you. Let's go, John. Dan Campbell is the man. Seeing him super happy at the end of the game, it was a blast. It was a blast to finally see him like relent on he keeps his composure the whole time until he gets into the locker room, but not here. Here he went for watching him on the sideline, just beaming like a proud father, because you think about what Campbell had to go through that first year and how much he wanted our boys to just win. I think about him crying in that presser where he's just like, these guys work so freaking hard. You have no idea. Let's see here. In fact, got a little special guest coming in just a minute. What chances do the Lions have on a Super Bowl? You know what? I said it once. I'll say it again. I think the chances are high. I think the chances are truly higher now because all we had to do was get past the Rams. If we could get past the Rams, I feel confident next week. After that, bro, it's freaking wild to me that we are even having that discussion. I'm blown away. I got a guest coming in here right now for everybody. Welcome the one, the only, Dozen Dion!
Boy, I'm about to cry.
Dude!
Boy, I'm about to cry, dog.
Let's have it go, bro!
Dude. Oh my. I'm gonna try to keep it down, right? Because there's people trying to sleep.
Who's trying to sleep? Tell them to wake up.
You right. No, you right. You right, bro. You right, man. Oh my goodness, dog. Hey, first off, thank you for the invite.
Absolutely, bro.
Bro, I can't even. This feels weird, don't it?
Yeah!
Like it happened, but
weird.
it don't feel like it happened.
No, it doesn't feel like it happened.
I don't know what to do with my hands, man.
Dude, I was saying earlier, I was pouring water. It was like we had 3 minutes left of the game, and I'm sitting and I'm just shaking. My hand was like this, just dripping water, and I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta calm down."
Yo, the end of the game where they had it, and that was the first time I felt that. Like I was nervous, right? Like you have those. I get jiggly. You know what I mean? I feel it in my arms. But it was when they had it and they were down by 1 is where I started to feel sick.
Yes.
I was like, oh man, bro. But I'm telling you what, we got that ball back. I was super confident, man. You already knew we weren't giving that ball back, man. You already knew that offense wasn't doing that.
Especially after Ben Johnson, what he said about the game when we won the division, where he said, I want to win with the ball in our hand, and I'm pissed off. So we found a way to win it in our own hands this game.
That's it. That's it, man.
Congratulations, baby.
I can't believe it, dog. We about to watch. Hey, we're going to the championship, bro.
Let's go! But why not?
Why not us? Like, you know how you always see that sign, right? Why not us? No, this is like legit though, because like if you're looking at the teams that we have to deal with to get there, this to me, you said this before we got in here. Like this was the team in our way.
This was the game,
emotionally, you know, everything behind it, and then obviously just team wise, like, bro, all I heard all week, man, this is the hottest team in football, and it's no lie. Their only loss was Baltimore in overtime.
Yeah.
So like you stopped the hottest team in football, man. And now what? Maybe you get Philly, the coldest team in football. Like, come on, bro. Back at home too, because Green Bay decided to be special. Like that was, I'm telling you, man, this was the mountain in our way, man. We took it head on. But this to me, like it kind of like encapsulates what this team has been about with Dan Campbell. You know what I mean? It's like those things that in the past you're feeling like this is one of those games, and it's been like this a lot this season, where you sit there and you're like, man, they're going to find a way to lose. Vikings, perfect example, right? We had an opportunity to win the division, and you're sitting there and you're like, oh, we're only up by 6. They're going to go score a touchdown. Jefferson makes a crazy play. We don't get the fumble recovery, and we still find a way to win. You still find a way to just lock up and win. This is one of those games. Like, oh, Stafford, in your house, you're going to lose this game. You had it, and you're going to lose this game because Goff missed a pass to Josh. His like one legit miss. He threw it over dude's head.
Yes.
And what happened? Nope, they just found a way. It's like, nope, defense gotcha. And it's really been that all year where it's not to me like with one side or the other. We're like, oh, this game was the offense that came through. It's been like every game is like different. Maybe it's the offense, maybe it's the defense. Someone's gonna pick somebody up here, and it's always like the core pieces that we have on both sides. So no, there's no reason not to believe because we just found a way all year. That's who we've been with Campbell. It's different, but I'm telling you, any of those fans, especially you've been a fan for a while now, believe it, man. It's okay to believe.
It's okay.
It's the same. It's okay.
Hey, right? Dr. Disinfect. It's okay to believe.
It's okay, dog. We're gonna be all right.
Hey, I just huge shout out to McSnacks 930. Great game. You're a Packers fan, but you're buying me a beer, and I can't thank you enough. Hey, good game to you guys. Thanks for taking out Dallas.
Appreciate you. We do appreciate you. Hey, maybe we'll run it back in the championship. Y'all handle business. We handle business. I ain't mad at 3 straight home games. You know what I mean? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Hey, man. Yo, but the fact that we get okay, just real quick. The fact that we could get Philly indoors though,
bro. I know.
Like, that's the massive part of that. You know, it's like regardless of who this is at home. If this was Philly outside, there could be questions. But the fact that it's no matter what going to be indoors, because San Fran on the road, like it's on the road, but it's San Fran,
San Francisco.
There's not really a better spot to be on the road than San Fran. So
right. No, I'm with you. How about that Money Badger field goal from 54?
Oh, yes.
Bro, I sat there
about a conversation.
Oh my God. And I was like, there's no way. Why are we doing this? I want to die. I want to die right now. And then Money Badger was like, oh yeah, no, I got the leg. No problem, guys. Boo.
Money. I don't even know what to say about that one. I don't know what to say about that one, man. That was
okay. Now, what do you say about this? Jam goes.
Shout out to my man. He was in the chat earlier today.
Let's go. How do you feel about that?
So here's the only thing I'll say, and I don't know, maybe I can confirm it through ESPN. I don't know if they called it a catch or not. Did they call the play before a catch?
I think
because my thing is if they would have called that a catch, right, it would have been 4th and 7. I would have declined it. If they would have called it incomplete, I would have accepted it because then
Okay.
I wouldn't have won I wouldn't have won a 4th and 4. Plus, I think they may have been able to make that field goal. So yeah, if it was caught, I would have declined it. But hey, like this is in his own way. It's like he trusted his defense to stay back out there. Like he would.
It ain't coming.
Yo, my bad. I thought that was you. There's music. There's music playing in my ear.
Oh, you're
but
good.
like he trusted the defense in a sense where he could have that's a spot where even if he doesn't catch that, you could have just been like, I don't want them out there anymore.
Yeah.
We'll take our chances with the field goal.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, we'll put it back out there. No matter, we trust him on 3rd and long to get off the field.
That was wild to me to do that.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Wild.
good for you. Way to look at your defense and say, no, go get it done.
True.
That's some belief. Now we obviously got some hate coming in here for AG from Braylon Dennis. Appreciate the donation.
They called it incomplete, by the way.
Oh, did they?
So it makes more sense then.
Okay.
It makes more sense to me then. But
okay.
It's still, yeah, I mean, Cam Sutton came through, by the way. After all the things that Cam Sutton has been through these last few weeks.
Yes.
Cam Sutton, like the biggest play of the game, he stayed locked in.
He stayed locked in, dude. He did his job. And it's like
Hunker Panda.
Dude.
See you. Absolutely. Hey, Let's Talk Lions doing it next. He told me y'all didn't see it behind the scenes. He said, yeah. He said, I already got it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. Bro, if I could grow a mustache, I would.
Man. I mean, you got the hair, though. You know, I understand, though. The hair's looking good, by the way. I can tell
thank
you combed that a little bit.
Well, you know what? It was finger combed all game like this. That's what it was.
Dude,
holy I can't believe it. When we had 2 minutes left on the clock and we just had to get one more to be able to kneel it because they called the timeout. I was like, St. Brown was open all night.
Oh my gosh. That guy's amazing. That guy's amazing, dude. You know, it's like the fact that you can put him on anybody and you just still throw it to him. Like the contested catch to me was like maybe the catch of the year.
Yes.
Like when he made on Witherspoon.
Yep.
So how did he catch that? Bro is 6'3". He's long. He still came down with it. Then he cooks him off the line. St. Brown's crazy because like as much luck as we get him is just he's a great slot.
Yeah.
Bro, you can put him on the outside. If you feel like, hey, we need to find a matchup, you just put him out wide. He still wins.
He still wins.
He just wins everywhere. He's awesome, man. St. Brown's crazy.
Let's go. Controlled fury, pure octane. That's us right now. I don't know how I'm going to go to bed.
I feel like, hey, yo, I'm going to have a lot of blue on my pillow tonight. I'll tell you that, man. It's going to be a disaster.
The feeling at the end of the game, I was like, if we give this ball away and Stafford has it, we're screwed because I've seen him too many times march down at the end of a game and be like, bye, and just ruin everybody's feeling or hopes and dreams. And I was like, don't you dare. So thank God. Thank God we held on to that ball.
Shout out to Montgomery too, man. He made a great play. The sequence before St. Brown's first down to seal it. Like Montgomery catching that little flat and then making the dude miss on a 2nd and 10. Like if you don't make that guy miss and it's 3rd and 7, it's like, oh man, now what do we do? Like, because then they're expecting pass, but you can come out the next time and not expect pass and throw it. They're expecting pass on 3rd down. So that play was okay. Now I don't know about you. I didn't realize the clock. I didn't realize the game was over when St. Brown caught it. I was like, okay, we can probably push it down to 30 seconds. And once it clicked, bro, I was like, no way, this game's over.
I'm with you. Even my buddy was sitting there. He's like, no, there's no way it's over. And we're trying to count down the clock. So when we kneeled it the first time, I was like, what? I was like, what?
Yes. Bro, oh my gosh. Yeah, that one got me because people in the chat were trying to do the math too. I was way overthinking that, bro. I was like, okay, if they have 18 seconds, 2 times. Literally. I'm like, wait a minute, bro. It's first down. The game's over. 100%. There's nothing like that feeling, by the way. There's nothing like that feeling when you realize that Neil is going to end it. It's like, oh.
It's weird because you're just sitting there. You're like, just don't fumble the ball. I should just be celebrating this whole time. But what if?
Mm-hmm.
At least that's where I was. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. On the Neil, don't drop the snap or something crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's wild stuff. Yeah. I get you there.
I can't believe
Jack Fox was clutch. Yeah.
Oh my God. Jack Fox was hitting those punts deep. That one dude bobbled the ball.
Oh my gosh. They wanted to give it to us so many times. Dude, they wanted to fumble so many times in that game. And that's why I think it's also so impressive because they didn't give us anything in this one. Stafford didn't turn the ball over. There was no fumbles. I mean, the only thing they gave us was Stafford tripping over his feet and taking a sack. They didn't give us nothing in this game, which were a crazy flag. There's nothing like that, and they still won the game. Like, to me, that's huge, man. Because a lot of games you feel like, okay, they got that play, that cemented. That was kind of like the flip of the game. There was nothing like that, man. I mean, I feel like for them offensively, they have to be good with how they played. I would think if I'm a Rams fan, like, man, we did pretty well offensively outside of red zone, and it wasn't like
literally outside
we dropped
of red
anything.
Zone, no, Rams. The Rams played great. They played great, and Puka had a day. He really did. But I was expecting Puka to have a day. I was expecting him or Cup to be just lights out. We were going to struggle in the secondary. I felt like we were going to be fine on the run, which we were until like the very end of the game. We started giving up some chunks, but for the most part, I think the Rams played a great game. Our offense was just better.
Bro, the offense came out on fire, and then the red zone defense. And like, to me, you would think you need a couple drops in there. You need a couple like, oh, Cooper Kupp dropped that. To do it 3 straight times, basically. Like, it was nothing like that. You just covered him up every time.
Yep.
Crazy. CD Deuce adding a lot to us, I think, right there.
Absolutely.
Hey, did you see that clip? The Brad Holmes clip?
No, I haven't seen it.
Dude, you got to see it, man. You got to see it. If you got the Lions X page, you got to see it. Okay, this is what we doing. Hey, look, if you it's the goofy, man, because he's in there screaming like everybody else is chilled. It's like, man, he's just
in an elevator.
Yeah, I think he was going down to get to the locker room. That was my guess.
I gotta find this.
Can't wait to see Roundtable Sport. Oh yeah. That was gonna be fire over there, man.
You're telling me this is on Twitter?
Yeah, it's on their X page. It's on. I probably should have just like tried to send it to you.
Yeah, because I'm looking. I don't.
They're probably blowing it up right now. They probably got so many posts on there.
Oh my god. Well, yes.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I'll see if I can find it. I'll send it over to you.
Oh wait, I see an elevator. Let me see if I can throw this in here.
It's like 8 seconds.
How the heck do you? Let me see if I can throw it in this.
You can click present.
Oh, present. Yeah.
There you go.
Share screen.
Yeah. You can do that, and you can full screen it. It'll just show the clip.
Let's see here. Let's go share screen. Detroit Lions. Also share the audio.
There you go.
All right, let's see if you guys can hear. Is it?
Yep.
No way.
I love that, bro. Everybody else is quiet.
Oh my god, bro.
That's beautiful.
Oh my god, that's so good. I love Holmes. I love him.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's been amazing, man. How about that connection that they have, him and Dan Campbell, man? They have just been step for step. Remember there was questions about that? Like, what if he has to make a decision? Bro, they are like so lockstep on everything. It's crazy. Yes.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Holy smokes. Dude, the passion. I love to see it. Well, listen, man. I just wanted to have you hop on. I'm going to get ready to go to bed here because it is way too late. And
Hey, I appreciate the invite, man. Now, who are you rooting to have the Lions face? Like,
I would rather play the Bucks, but I'm down for either, which is the best position to be in.
Yes, it is.
You know what? The mobile QB has always given us a little bit of trouble, and I don't want to see AJ Brown out there. I'd much rather take on the Buccaneers after we already know how to beat them. We got the recipe.
Right. You just meant to not have to deal with it. I get that. I get that. I mean, I'll tell you what, it's so fun. Lions fans, y'all know this, to just watch to watch other NFL games knowing your team won. It is the best. There's nothing like it.
Feels so good.
Like, wait till they show them halftime highlights. Wait, hold up. They're about to show the highlight.
Dude, oh my God.
Like that, man. I'm so pumped to see this playoff bracket. I will not be able to fall asleep because I'll be sitting there going like, oh, dang, look at that playoff bracket.
Yeah. Just looking at it over and over. Refresh.
So is this statistic right? This is a second playoff win for the Lions in Super Bowl era?
I want to say...
I think it is, which is crazy.
That's insane to me. Maybe because back in the 90s when they won, there might have been one less playoff game. So they won the division game or the wild card game, whatever it was considered. And then they went to the NFC Championship game and lost. That's a good question.
I think they've only won one, bro.
That's
I think
absurd.
this is the second one in Super Bowl era, bro. This is like special. Just
This is
knowing
special.
that is.
This is
I mean, it
freaking
was
special.
special to win the division, but what you said, right? You're like, okay, you got to go win a playoff game because that's
Yeah.
where it's like that's where it happens, bro. They've exceeded everything. Like it's one
Everything.
thing to say it coming into the year, but to actually see it is something different.
Yes.
You can all believe it, but when you see it, it's like, oh, this is actually happening. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. I can't believe this is actually like as soon as I jumped in here, like you were saying is absolutely true. There's no reason the Lions shouldn't look at this and say we can go to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
No reason.
No reason. Yeah. Why not? Why not us? This was the game that we got to get through. And now I feel like we're going to roll. Roll.
I agree, man.
Dang, bro. Hey, well, amazing. Congratulations, Dose. Obviously, this is great because that means we're going to stream again.
Yes, sir.
This week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, chat. That's what it's about, man.
Let's go.
Up for that.
Everybody in the chat, congratulations on the W as fans. What a night. A historic night. Enjoy it. Enjoy it tomorrow. Let that baby bleed because most fans are sitting there without another game this weekend. Dose, do you have any words you want to say?
Yeah. I was just wondering, like, if you knew if the Cowboys were still in the playoffs. Because look, I missed the game. You know what I'm saying? I was prepping for this one. Yeah. So I was just wondering because I know like they had that, they beat us, right? So I was just wondering like if they handle business. I was expecting they did. I'm sure they did, Chad. You can let me know. I'm sure they handle business. I'm sure we have to go back to Dallas again. Dang.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
it makes sense. They're obviously the biggest threat to San Fran. They have to be.
Oh my
God.
Yeah, they have to be. Or has it always been us this whole time?
I mean, it may have been. You tell me.
Oh my
It's
God.
beautiful. It's beautiful, man. I love it.
How about them Cowboys, Jimmy Johnson? Son of a
absolutely, bro.
God.
Yeah, right.
Jerry Jones, seeing him smack the table, I was like,
beautiful. Bro, and that's why we had to handle business because I didn't want to be this one thing where it's like, oh, we lost, but the Packers won. We needed to handle business, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Deal with that.
100%.
Now everything's opening up for us, man. The path is there.
Heck yes. All right, dude. Well, let's stream again this week.
All right, let's do it.
All right, everybody else, thank you for hanging out. Go Lions.